Hi everybody, welcome to Tuesday Tutorials. I'm Donna Salazar. Today I'm going to be showing you some fun features for the Bow-It-All from Zetter. Something that I really like about the Bow-It-All is you can go from a bow this big, which I did make, by the way. It gives you perfect bows every time. I've never been able to make bows like this before, so that was really cool. But it's one of those things where you think, oh, well, that's all I can use it for because it's a big tool. And so it's just sole purpose is to make bows for presents and stuff like that. However, you can make teeny, teeny little bows like this. And they come out perfect every single time. I was able to use all different types of materials. I made all of these bows as I was playing. I had so much fun. And then of course I had to make things that were different. So I used the tool in a way that it wasn't intended for. One of the things you can do is a multiple double row bow. And I thought that it looked like it was kind of a pennant. And so I just added a flower to the center of it and made it into a hair flower. But you can also cut them, cut the loops on them, and make something more like that. And all of the loops are there and measured for you, and then I just used my heat gun to make the ribbon all wonky. And then I also made this flower that's in my hair. So I, of course, have to automatically go to making hair flowers because that's my thing. I love doing that. So I'm going to show you a couple things. It's really super fast and easy once you get the hang of it. You can get very complex or you can stay simple. You can use materials like denim. Of course, I have to make little denim bows. So I'm going to make a few different bows for you using the Bow-It-All, and they're going to be just simple bows. I love that you can take pieces that you think would be scrap. So this is cheesecloth, and this is a piece of tulle. And normally you would just toss this because it's the ends of something. But you can use this and make them into cute little bows so there's not as much waste. And then I'll also show you how to make bows using just regular ribbon. This is actually seam binding. And how super fast this is. It really impressed me how quickly I was able to make the bows. So this is the Bow-It-All. It comes with all of these pegs. It has a wrench on the side so you can tighten the pegs inside of the board. It has two pegs that go at the back that have a little extender that you can put over it if you have a spool that has a really wide center hole. I've got a whole bunch of ribbon on here at one time. It makes it really fast if you're going to be doing several bows. I'm going to start with some seam binding. And you're going to start, this is going to be a double bow. You're going to start at the back and you're just going to do a series of figure eights around. And then I'm going to do a figure eight around the front. Then I'm going to go to the back again. And then I'm going to go to the front again. And you always end here but bring it to the back because then you'll have an even number of loops. You cross the ribbon at the back, pull it around, and then tie it in a knot. And then if you pull on these ends, it won't come untied because of the way that the Bow-It-All ties the bows together. So super, super simple. Okay, now I want to show you making a small bow using these little strips. So this is some cheesecloth, and the regular bows, you just do one figure eight, bring this around from the back, and then tie it. It is that simple. And then you have this perfect little grungy bow. And I'll use this on like a mixed media project. You can also do the same thing with tulle. I'm actually going to double this up because it does stretch. So I've got this doubled up. Starting at the back, do one figure eight. Bring this around. And then tie it at the back. And it's a perfect little tulle bow. So I'm going to show you a speedy bow. This is what I really like because I use little bows on my projects all the time. So I want to show you how fast it is so that you can just crank a bunch of these out. Again, you start at the back, you just do 1 figure 8, bring the back around through the middle, then you just tie this in a knot. And you have your perfect little bow. Super fast and super easy. So that's it for this week's show. I hope that you enjoyed finding out a little bit of information about the Bow It All. I have something very special that Zutter's doing as well. If you go to the Bind It All website, address is here, you can buy your own Bow It All, and if you use the code Donna Bow on your order, then you'll get 10% off of the introductory price. So the introductory price is $29.99 right now, and you get 10% off of that. August 31st, 2013, the price is going up. So if you would like to get one, now is the time to get it. The prize for this week is going to be all 3 of these little hair bows that I made using the Bow It All and my dies from Spellbinders. All you have to do is go to my blog here, and you can use Rafflecopter in a bunch of different ways to get extra entries beyond just your original entry with your name. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel, join the Ning site, you can like our Facebook page. There's a whole bunch of different things. So good luck, and I hope you enjoyed the show. And don't forget that you can get 10% off of the Bow It All on the Zutter site, but the introductory price ends on August 31st, so you only have a few days. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Bye! Choose a bow, dropped on the floor. So good luck, and do over.
And visual.
I'm here to filming. Bye-bye. That's too many ands. Maybe we should do that over.